Hi everybody, this is the Planet Earth here. Today, I'm going to show you places I do not like. I'm going to use Google Maps to show you places I do not like. Alright, first of all, I don't like, let me zoom out of Florida. I'm going to show you all the dangerous places that I've lived and seen and visited. And I'm going to show you how this works. First of all, I do not like these parts of New Jersey. Ready? Newark, Elizabeth. I find those places to be pretty dangerous. These are places I've been and visited, and I feel that they're too dangerous for me. Okay. Cleveland, Ohio. I won't live there. Detroit, Michigan. Very unsafe in most areas. Especially Hamtramck. Where I went to was Hamtramck, and it was pretty damn dangerous. Chicago, Illinois. Especially around this area. Springfield, Ohio. Springfield is not a very safe city to be in. However, it's not the worst city in the world, but anyway, Springfield, Ohio. I don't recommend going to Linwood, Compton, although it's getting a little bit safer every year. It's getting just a little bit better. Willowbrook, Watts. Don't go to Watts if you don't have to. Southgate, Huntington Park. Just don't go anywhere. Here, I'll take a screenshot and show you where not to go to. Just a second here. Screen right. Okay, it's going to take a screenshot. Anywhere around here. Pretty much anywhere in that area, avoid at all costs. Okay, and then also, stay away from Oakland, California. Just try to stay away from Oakland. If you don't have to be in Oakland, don't be in Oakland. If you don't have to be. Another dangerous place I've been to is Juarez, Mexico. Don't go to Juarez, Mexico. Don't come here, people. Don't come here. Just don't come to this city. Please do not. You will most likely die if you can make it. I'd be surprised if you made it down 45. I'd be really, really, really surprised if you made it down here. I'd be really surprised if you lived. Just don't go there. Also, San Antonio. You can go to San Antonio, but try to stay away from my side of the city. Anywhere around here, the Harlandale District area. Anywhere near Woodland Lake and this area right here. Try to avoid at all costs. Anywhere around here. Colorado Street, Frio Street, Guadalupe, and South Laredo Street. Try to avoid this area. Any other places that I know of? Okay, I did Detroit. Detroit was the worst of all. It was just terrible. I'm sure there's a lot of other cities I have not visited. Oh, where did I find Tacoma? Tacoma had its bad spots. Too. Just try not to go to Tacoma if you don't have to. But I've been there, and I've also been all the way up to Vancouver. Vancouver has a couple of bad spots too. But other than that, though, it wasn't that bad. And just try to avoid those spots I told you, and you should be okay. Also, if you're in Miami, avoid Hialeah. Yeah, try to avoid Hialeah if possible. Hialeah, avoid. And, if you live near Florida City, try to avoid this area around the west side of Florida City. Davis Parkway, Northwest 15th Street, and avoid anywhere around this area. Pretty much anything west of US 1, try to avoid if you can. Try. And if you're living in the Keys, you're good. No issues with the Keys that I know of. They're pretty goddamn safe. Also, if you live anywhere in Miami, be careful of the nuclear power plant. That will, yeah, just avoid this area. Anywhere else I need to tell you guys? Oh, avoid Pahokee. I've been to Pahokee. It's not a very safe neighborhood. Matter of fact, it's probably one of the worst places I've seen in Florida. It's very, very fudged up. So don't go to Pahokee if you don't have to. Let's just check this out. Yeah, don't come to Pahokee, please. There's the downtown area of it is just completely trashed. So if you don't have to, don't come to Pahokee. It's pretty messed up, and it's pretty jacked up. So if you don't have to go to Pahokee, don't go to Pahokee. It's a small town. Don't get me wrong, there's nice people there, but there's also a lot of mean people for how small this town is. So don't go to Pahokee if you don't have to. There's a lot of bad places in Pahokee. A lot of shut down places, like this, for example, is shut down. And there's a lot of abandonment there in Pahokee, Florida. So if possible, please avoid Pahokee. It's pretty run down, and of course that would be there. But anyways, try to avoid Pahokee at all costs. So avoid Pahokee. That place is pretty. But I think that's the most abandoned place I've seen in Florida. But I'm sure there's worse places. And Belle Glade was pretty bad too. I stopped in Belle Glade, and it was pretty jacked up. I mean, it's a lot bigger though than Pahokee, but I mean there was a lot of messed up places, but it wasn't as bad as Pahokee though. So try to avoid these areas if you're looking for dangerous areas. If you're looking for safe areas, I'll make another video.